Good morning. Today we're at Family Dollar. We're going to check some of the prices that they have, check the shelves, some of the things you guys have asked about. Let's get to it. As soon as we come into Family Dollar here, this is the one that me and Jessica usually shop at. Usually it's a pretty decent secondary food option where you can find things when you can't find them in some of the other stores around here. I wanted to show a lot of the chips that they usually have. They look like they're completely out almost. Some of you guys have asked about peanuts, particularly honey roasted peanuts, which I don't see any here. One thing I will say is they are out of a lot, and they're kind of expensive. I mean, this is for cashew, $6.65. Got the mixed nuts for $5.65. They have the imperial nuts, which is actually a pretty good brand. People kind of forget about $2.95, so that's the best deal. Their freezer section looks like it's pretty much hit. Not much in here at all. It's a shame. We were here about a month ago and this was pretty well stocked. Now we've gotten some bad reviews on the meatballs down here, but we've also gotten a couple good reviews. I've never tried them, the Luigi's meatballs. They're out of a lot of stuff. They do have some pizzas here, and Red Baron has kind of shot up. It's about $5 at Kroger too. I know that's always been a cheaper option, but not anymore. It does look like their Gatorade is part of the Gatorade shrinkflation. 28 ounces instead of 32, and this is the most expensive I've seen it in a grocery store, $1.50. Now I know Family Dollar isn't just a grocery store, but we saw the same thing, $1.35 a piece at Walmart, and from what I understand, they're going up at Kroger too. A couple of you guys were asking about the Cafe Bustelo. $4.25 for a 10-ounce can here. Not sure if that's a great deal or not. They do have the espresso ground coffee. I guess this is just like a block. Somebody was talking about this, saying it was really cheap. I don't know if they have them at Dollar Tree or not, but they're $2.70 here. They do have the instant coffee of it for $1.15 for 6 packs. So I guess it depends on what you like. Somebody was also asking about the instant coffee of Folgers. They do have some here, $6.15 though. We've seen this for $5 something at some other stores. This is another store where you pretty much have to look at every tag. It seems like everything is a little different. I see 3 different prices on different Folgers, the bigger canisters here. But Maxwell House, even Maxwell House has really shot up lately. Like I remember this was $5.95 here because I used to drink this. But it's been a while since I got it, so $7.6, everything's going up, everything. They do have a little bit more cereal than they had the last time. I will say they're really just kind of spreading it out though. Now this is a smaller store, but it does look like some of the prices, well, $3 for the Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats doesn't seem like too bad of a deal. It is $4.40 for the family size box of Honey Nut Cheerios. Now I've tried the Chestnut Hill Raisin Bran. I will say it's not even worth $2.25. I'm not a fan at all. They do have these small boxes of Raisin Bran for $4. We've seen that they're $3.99 at Kroger, so no real savings there at all. It does look like Pop has gone up to $6.20 a 12-pack. It's a bit outrageous for around here. We can definitely get a better deal even at the regular price at Kroger or Walmart, but I don't know. It seems like prices are going up every day, so we'll just have to see. Don't know. Okay, so that's funny. This used to be the price of the Hawaiian Punch. Now this is the Silver Falls, the cheaper brand. $2.55 for a thing of Hawaiian Punch now. That's one thing we've started to learn about Family Dollar is that it's convenient, but that's exactly what it is convenient. Some things you'll find a decent deal on, but a lot of stuff's going to be just as expensive or more. A lot of you guys have been asking about Hot Pockets lately. They do have some here, $6.40 for 5 of them. We saw that they were 4 for $9 at Meijer the other day. 4 for $9, so that's definitely a better deal. 22 ounces of the Tyson chicken nuggets. And another thing I do recommend, especially when shopping at a store like this, check all of the expiration dates. I haven't seen a 22 ounce bag of Tyson chicken nuggets anywhere. $6. You can get 2 pounds for $6 at Kroger right now. I did want to show too that these have skyrocketed lately. The Stouffer's family size meals. One of them was someone mentioned the grandma's chicken and vegetable rice bake. $9.20 here. It was $8.30 something cents at Meijer. So we see here hamburger helper is $2 here. The cheapest we've seen this is at Target, believe it or not. $1.59 a box, which is still way too high. They do have their cheaper brand, the Chestnut Hill brands for $1.25. Never tried any of these. Oh, look at this. Their Knorr sides are up too. Yeah, they must have gone through and raised the prices. $1.25. Now, we saw these were $1.35 at Meijer now. And, you know, it's going to be more hit or miss for getting them for $1. So we're just going to have to keep our eye out on that. One deal that is the exact same as Walmart is the peanut butter. And they do seem to have a good amount of Jif for a small store. I know this is something we've been kind of seeing go out the door here. $2.65 is actually 10 cents cheaper than Walmart for the small one, but the 40 ounce is $5.99 at Walmart, so that's $6 penny more. But what's important is they do have it in. Never tried any of these Chestnut Hill products. Let me know down in the comments if you've tried any of these, which ones you think are any good. One thing that has shot up lately and pretty much everywhere is the Star-Kissed tuna, $1.40. It's been $1 forever. They kept that price down forever. Even at some places you would find them like a 5-pack for $1 a piece. $1.40 a piece now. It's ridiculous. I'm actually very surprised to see that they have any spaghetti here. More and more people have been asking about egg noodles. We've seen less and less, but we always manage to find one or two in every store we go to. $1.55 here for 12 ounces. Plus they have a lot more of these Chestnut Hill products, the different spaghetti. Not much, but at least they have a little. I do kind of like how they put their brand next to the name brand so that you kind of get an idea of how much the price of them are. Del Monte's gone up to $1.30 here. It's $1.50 a can at Kroger right now, which is ridiculous. Theirs is still 85 cents a can. Don't know if I would want to get this because most of the Kroger brands that we like are 75 to 75 cents to 85 cents, depending on which ones you get. They do have some of these different beans, and that Chestnut Hill is only $1, but I've never tried them, so I don't know if they're any good. They do have the Bruce's yams, the canned yams, $2. We had a couple comments about those. As to where they don't have much spice, they do have a little, and they're all $1. Don't expect them to sell too much, but they have the essentials. Somebody was asking about the Jiffy corn muffin mix, and you haven't been able to find it. Well, the one thing I can't find is the price of 50 cents anymore. These have gone up everywhere. We don't seem to have too much of a problem. There has been some places where we haven't been able to find them, but yeah, they're not 50 cents anymore. One thing that is a decent deal compared to, you know, because we've seen the Campbell's has shot up lately, some places more than others. This is 25% more, so it's a 13.8 ounce can, so bigger than the 10.5 ounce can. $1.25 for chicken noodle. That's actually a decent price right now. $1.25 for the 25% tomato soups. Now the Campbell's Chunky has gone up to $2.55. I remember these were $1.99 here, and they are cheaper in some places than others. But look at Progresso down here, $3.35 a can. I guess by these skyrocketing, that gave Chestnut Hill a good reason to take theirs up to $1.75. To be honest with you, I don't even know what this tastes like, but I would almost rather spend the extra money on this. First of all, I would not buy any soups here because it seems like they're outrageous, especially when I see the Progresso down here for $3.35. We have seen that they've been $2.49 at most places, and we've seen that at Kroger, the Chunky Campbell's has been $2.59, so it is still a little cheaper here. But I believe we saw it at Target for $1.99, which that was up from $1.59. All that being said, they do have some deals here that they always have, where they have like a row of $1. Those Campbell Kitchen Classics, the chicken noodle, those are delicious, and they're only $1 a can. I do have some light tuna here for $1, and I think this is way underrated. These Healthy Choice, we get these at Dollar Tree, so usually $1.25. These are really good. The chicken with rice. You never really find the chicken noodle soup of these. but they always have the chicken with rice, and it's pretty good. I will say they are pretty loaded down on milk, and I'll show you the reason why. $3.75. It's pretty much $2.19 everywhere in the city. This is the most expensive I've seen milk anywhere. Probably because of the brand name, I'm not sure. $2.65 for a half gallon. Why wouldn't you just get a gallon at that point? I don't know, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. I know Family Dollar over the last few months has had a lot of trouble getting in name brand garbage bags, as a lot of places around here. Now they have a few, and they got a few hefty and everything, which, you know, they're pretty expensive, 45 of them for $9. But they've come out with this Homeline brand that I've never seen before. Problem is that it's only $1 cheaper, 42 bags. I'll tell you what, we really love the garbage bags from Sam's Club. Some people, we've got mixed reviews on those, but we love them, and I compare them to the Glad Flex. The Flex kind, I mean, they're great. You get 200 of them for like 17 bucks. And here's another thing that some people have been having trouble getting is Reynolds wrap. Now, we had this issue a couple months ago, but, you know, up until like the last few days, we haven't really had any complaints about it. Some people haven't been able to find it. We do have some here, not a ton. We've been having more and more trouble with water, not being able to find any. We've gotten a lot of recommendations from a lot of different like water filters and stuff you can put on your tap stream, which is a good idea because we're having trouble finding a lot of different water. Now, we usually get the Ice Mountain when it's available, but I mean, it is pretty low. Somebody had asked about the jumbo size Reesey cups. I gotta say, they barely have any Reese's, which is kind of surprising because usually this place is loaded down with them. We have been seeing an issue with candy lately though, and we could probably find these at like Kroger or something, but I don't know. I had a feeling we'd be able to find those jumbo Reese cups for you, but they got the smaller bags. Got a lot of comments on the Oreos the other day. Wanted to point out this is not the place to buy them. $4.60 here. That is pretty expensive. We've been buying the ones from Aldi, the Benton's version. They're like $1.75 for like a regular sized bag of Oreos. They taste exactly like them. I mean, exactly. Some of the crackers that we haven't been able to find, like they've been out of a lot of the premium saltines. How much these are here? $3.60. Ooh, forget it. $3.60. Man, I'll tell you what, stuff has really shot up here. $4.60 for these 6 stacks of Ritz Crackers. I know Ritz has kind of gone through the roof. These little tiny boxes, 7-ounce box of Cheez-Its for $2.55. You know, I mean, they're like $3.19 for I think it's a 12-ounce box at Kroger, so I don't know. So they claim that this section right here is all $1. I seriously doubt that. I don't know if they just stuffed this here because there's no way. It says, wow, $1. Then it might just be the chips and salsa, cookies, salty snacks, because I can't imagine them selling a box of cereal for $1 or that big family pack of Nutri-Grain bar, or no, it's 8 bars, just 2 of them. But yeah, 9-pack of cheddar cheese crackers for $1. Sounds too good to be true. Is this $1 too? Wow. No way that's $1. Seeing how the prices are here, I'm not surprised at all to see a regular thing of Pringles be $1.95. We've seen that it's $1.80, $1.79 pretty much everywhere we go. Every now and then we'll find a deal like 3 for $5 or something, but yeah, it's not worth $2. One thing I will say, and for what we mostly come to Family Dollar for, is this kind of stuff. Pens, Sharpies. I mean, these are still some really great deals. Erasers, anything you might need for school, little journals, notebooks, notepads. $1.50 for one sounds a little expensive, but you know, as far as like pens and stuff, highlighters, you know, they always seem to have a good amount of this stuff. Plus, like Dollar Tree, they do have a lot of crafting items too. Like these little crafts right here, little things you can paint, something for the kids to do. Crayons for, I mean, I don't know how much crayons are anymore, but these are the large ones for $2.25. But yeah, this is what you want to come to Family Dollar for, because this stuff is usually pretty cheap. Most of this stuff you can find at Dollar Tree though for $1.25 because they've all gone up. But you might not find some of these designs as nice there. Plus, I mean, they got all kinds of cool random stuff. Little sponge brush kits. And we can't just look at food. With everything going on right now in the world, you know, we need to be a little more prepared. Get cleaning stuff because, you know, we have been hearing across the country that a lot of cleaning products have been hard to find. Family Dollar is a viable option for stuff like this. Plus, they do have a dollar aisle here, which is pretty awesome. I mean, Ajax bleach right here for $1. Palmolive, I don't know if that might not be $1. Maybe, who knows? Yeah, just lots of little cleaning things for $1. Pine Sol, $2.30 seems a little high, but they always seem like they have a good amount of detergent. $4, this is actually up because, you know, the yellow Tides are always a little cheaper. This was $3.49 or $3.79, so that's up to $4. I know because I bought one here a while back. And, you know, just some other options. Looks like they have bleach. We've been having trouble finding bleach. It's been missing everywhere. There's some more Homeline products. So $3.90 for 81 ounces. Don't sound like too bad of a deal. Let's see what the Clorox one is. $4.70 for 77 ounces. So a little less and a little more money. My opinion, bleach is bleach. Let's see the bigger one here. $5.10 for 3.78 quarts, 121 ounces. This one is 121 ounces for $4.70. Wow, so, oh, okay, no, that's Homeline too. Oh, wait a minute. They pulled some trickery there, didn't they? That looks a lot like Clorox, don't it? Yeah, actually, they don't have much Clorox here at all. They've got some of the small ones and then some of the really tiny ones. But yeah, most of this is that Homeline brand. They've got some of these little things for $1. You can get a little Clorox bottle for $1. They got these little tiny Tide in case you're going on vacation or something. That's not bad. 10 ounces for $1. And they've got these little storage containers on the end cap with the wow dollar here. Some people were talking about these when we saw them at Dollar Tree. These are really nice where you can put like different meals in them and stuff, maybe to take for lunch. That's a pretty good deal. A couple of them for $1. And yeah, you know, you can always find little deals like this at Family Dollar. That's what I really like about this place. Do have some totes and trash cans. Lots of things, you know, that you might need. I know we've gotten a lot of comments about storage bins. These right here are $10. They do have the same size and everything at Target right now for $7. So a few bucks cheaper, and that means a lot if you're going to be buying a few of them. As I always like to point out here too, it is another option for cat food. And I gotta say, they got a lot of bagged cat food, dry cat food. They do have Friskies, and hey, look, they're still 65 cents here. They went up to 66 cents at Walmart. I believe they're 70 cents now at Kroger too. And they still have 9 Lives here for 55 cents a can. Not much, but I mean, at least they're getting some in. They do have these bigger cans that nobody ever seems to buy for $1.25. You could make this into 3 meals for your cat. You know, and that brings it down to pretty cheap. 42 cents a can. And they don't have much. Oh, we see Fancy Feast went up 80 cents. That's the same as it is at Kroger. But at least they, you know, at least they're getting some in. They do have some cat litter. Look at this. Oh, it's a smaller thing. 14 pounds instead of a 20, $9.15. The 20 pounds have been going for $11.99 pretty much everywhere. But they have this family pet version, $5.40. Yeah, pretty awesome. I gotta say, they got a pretty good amount of dog food too here for being such a small store. It is a little pricier, $1.70 a can for the Purina One. But you know, I know a lot of people buy Purina One and Pedigree. Pedigree, these are the pouches, but they have the cans down here for $1.55. Yeah, well, they even have the Little Caesars, $1.15. That's pretty much what they've been going everywhere. We've seen them as high as $1.30 a pack now. Toilet paper always seems to be an issue here anymore. I remember the days when this place was so stocked with toilet paper. It'd be like this whole back aisle. Now it's mostly paper towels. You can see where they're spreading out a lot of the toilet paper to kind of, you know, but that's okay. It's all they can get in. At least they're getting it in. We have gotten comments about charcoal, particularly Kingsford. We haven't seen too big of an... We've seen that it's been a lot less at Kroger, but they always seem to have a lot of these value stores. I call them value stores. I know it's not as much of a value as you think, but at least they're getting some of this stuff in. Plus, they got the lighter fluid. I don't know how much it is, though. They don't have prices on it. Hey, if you need a quick little grill, though, 14-inch tabletop grill, $15. Don't seem bad. And you can get one where you don't even have to kneel down for 30. One thing I always recommend, a lot of people have been saying, you know, they need extra space and stuff like that. I always recommend having a big cooler. Have a big cooler in case your fridge goes out or something. You know, you always have something to put your... I can't tell you how many times I've let people borrow my huge cooler because their fridge goes out or their power goes out or something like that. Always have one of these on hand. Always. Well, that's going to do it from Family Dollar. Yeah, prices have just skyrocketed here, almost to the point to where I'm probably not going to shop here for any foods anymore. And they got to do what they got to do. I understand with everything going on, they have to raise their prices. But I was talking to a nice lady in there. She was even saying that, yeah, a lot of the prices have gone up, but there's still good deals on other things like pet food, cleaning supplies, stuff like that, little knickknacks, crafting stuff, crayons, school supplies. You know, there are good reasons to come to Family Dollar, but a lot of the stuff in there now you can find cheaper at another store. So it's going to be harder to shop in a place like this. It's more for convenience now than anything, I think. Still love Family Dollar, and we will be coming back for other things. You know, like I said, all the other good reasons to shop here that make it a little cheaper. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember, the adventure is out there.